Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do a quick video today because my friend requested it. This is what to put in your hospital bag, what I put in our hospital bags. So, and I'll tell you what I used, okay? I'll tell you what I put in and what I used. So let's start with my husband because that's the easiest one. The husband, pack a weekend bag. So whatever you need for like 3 days, pack a charger, which you would pack anyway, right? And then pack like something if you like to read or crossword puzzle or something to occupy your time, because depending on what's going on, Ezra, depending on what's going on in the hospital, you might be waiting a while. For example, I was induced, so for 2 days I was induced and we were bored. Like, we should have brought a book, but we were just talking and stuff. But I mean, for 2 days, if you want to bring something to do, bring it. You can play games on your phone, whatever. For baby, you want to bring sleepers. So it's just easy. They're newborn, they're up every hour, 2 hours, and you got to change the diaper. The nurses are going to come in, check the diaper, check the baby. They prick their foot. They do all these things. So you want something that's easy to get in and out of. So we brought a couple sleepers. We brought one preemie and one preemie and a couple newborn ones, because she was really, like, she was small. She was 5.5, no, she was 6 pounds 1 ounce. And when we left the hospital, she was 5.5 pounds. So we brought a preemie and a couple newborn sleepers. You want to bring something to take a picture in if you want to. So we brought a swaddle and a matching headband for her, and like a nameplate where you could write like the name, how much they weighed, what day they were born, things like that, how long they were, for pictures. You want to bring that. We brought a sound machine, and I'll link my Amazon storefront here, and there's a little section for hospital bag essentials, and I'll link it for you guys. So sound machine, if you can get the Shusher, or you can download the Shusher app, which I talked about in another video, I think, the registry one. But you can download it on your app. I just don't want to put the phone next to baby, and you kind of have to keep it close to baby because the shush sound has to drown out the voice of the cry. So the Shusher app is good, and it should have a clip that you can clip on to like the bassinet, the stroller, or you can put it inside of the bassinet. So that one's a good one. And then also a going home outfit. So if you want to be cutesy and do like a cute outfit with like the little socks and the hat, whatever you want, you could do that. But other than that, the hospital has swaddle blankets. The hospital gives you a beanie, but if you want to take a beanie, you can. But like for the minimalist, if you want to just bring the bare minimum, I would just bring a couple change of clothes, a couple sleepers, something to take a picture with, a swaddle, and the sound machine. And that's pretty much it for the baby. Like, don't need much. You want to bring an extra bag, like an empty bag, because the hospital gives you so much free stuff. So like all the diapers, the wipies, even for you, even like they give you pads and diapers and Tux pads and Perry bottle, all these things that you can take home. So you just dump them all in the bag, and that's just an extra bag, but whatever. Or you could just leave a lot of space in one bag. So if you want to bring, like, since the baby doesn't need a lot of stuff, you can bring a really big bag for the baby and you can put all the extra stuff in there. Or you can bring a little, like, I just took my diaper bag. Put the baby stuff in there, and then I took an extra bag so I could put all the diapers and wipes in there. And the hospital gives you like a little bag of, well, ours did, a little bag of goodies, like some more diapers, some paperwork, some like hospital, like not engraved, not engraved, but hospital stuff that has the hospital's name on it, just like as a take home. Okay, mommy bag. So we got a mommy bag off of Amazon, so cute. And it has a diaper changing pad that comes with it, but whatever, it's just cute. So for mommy, you're gonna want some slippers. So you want house slippers, something comfy, because when you go into your recovery room, you can wear your comfy slippers, and it might be cold. I had the baby in end of November, so it was cold outside and it was cold in the hospital because hospitals are always cold. So some fuzzy slippers. You want some non-slip slippers or some slides, because you don't want to take a shower in the hospital shower with bare feet. So take some slides, please. Then you're going to want to take a robe or something that maybe opens from the front. The hospital did give like a gown, and the one that I had, it had snaps up here. So the nurses are going to come in and they're going to want to know, like, first you're gonna have to you're gonna breastfeed at well, I don't know if they give you an option of formula, but they try to get you to breastfeed. So you just unsnap this and whip out a boob and you breastfeed, and then you can snap it back. But I mean, honestly, I think I wore the hospital gown the first day of recovery, and then I jumped into my own robe. But the robe, I mean, you don't have to. So if you don't want to bring it, you don't have to. But the hospital gave you a gown, and you could take a robe. You could take something that buttons up from the front, but you want to be comfortable. I also took a pajama set, but like I sized up, and the one I got was from Target. It's from Stars and Above, I think, but it's really loose. I got the long sleeve one because I gave birth in the fall winter, but they do have short sleeve. They do have the ones with shorts. I have the long pajama set with the long sleeve, and it was so comfortable. And there's buttons in the front so you can still open to breastfeed. But the nurses are gonna come in. They're gonna like be pushing on your belly, and they're gonna be checking your breast. They're gonna they hand express colostrum for me because I didn't know what to do. So they're gonna be all up in here. So you just want something that's easy access. What else? Then you want to bring a phone charger. Because well, I didn't use it so much for texting and calling people, but for pictures. But then also I did download the What to Expect app. So what's cool about this app is you use it to track during your pregnancy. So it tells you like where you are in your pregnancy, what to expect at those times of pregnancy, how many weeks along are you, how big baby is, all that stuff. They give you tips every day, tip of the day. But the cool thing is once you have your baby, it converts into a mommy app. So then it lets you track how many pees your baby had, how many poops your baby had, how many was mixed pee and poop, because they pee and poop a lot the first few weeks. And then it does have one for when did you give formula, when did you breastfeed, did you pump, did you get the milk and put it in a bottle, how many ounces did the baby drink, which boob did you come off of. There's a timer, and you can say left boob start, and then you feed, and then when the baby's done you put stop, and it tracks everything. So the first few weeks, well, for sure in the hospital the nurses are going to come in and ask you how many poops, how many pees, how long did you feed off the left boob, how long did you feed off the right boob. The lactation consultant's going to come in and ask you all these things, and it's just nice to have a track of it, because I will tell you right now, you will get no sleep, and they're in every hour to check on you, check on baby, ask the questions, do testing, do blood work, do blood pressure, do all these things. So you're not going to remember when you fed, you're not going to remember if the baby pooped, peed, how many. So it's just nice to have. And then I don't use it so much anymore. Baby's 2 months old today, so I haven't used it in about 4 weeks. I think for the first 2-3 weeks I used it all the time. Every time something happened, I was tracking it. And so it tells you like a daily summary, like today your baby pooped 8 times, peed 12 times, and you fed off this boob, that boob, this is how long the total feeds were. She fed 14 times today. And that's not exaggeration, okay? She literally fed a lot. So that's nice. Get the app. Also, you're gonna want nice comfy clothes. On the day that I left the hospital, I wore some very loose joggers and one of my husband's t-shirts and my husband's hoodie and a beanie. So you just want to be super comfortable. I should have wrote a list. but I didn't. You really don't need that much. I packed a lot of stuff. If you want to bring makeup, you can. You're not going to want to put it on. I brought my toiletries to take a shower. It's going to be the most glorious shower you've ever had because you're just washing it all off. And if you have a vaginal birth, I had a vaginal birth. I don't know what it's like to have a C-section, but I had a vaginal birth. I brought nursing bras, the ones where you can undo like this, the flippy, you flip it down. It's in my registry video. But also you can bring like those Frida boy shorts. They're like disposable Frida Mom boy shorts because I don't know about I guess C-section too, because your body still has to get rid of all the blood and everything that you were holding on to from the placenta and the baby and all this stuff. But you want high-waisted underwear or those Freedom Mom boy shorts because they are high-waisted. You can bring like always diapers, like the Depends discreet ones if you want to. But the hospital that I was at, they supplied diapers. I think I ran out and I asked for more and they gave it to me. They gave me pads, but they were like really long pads. I've even seen some moms take like a newborn diaper, rip open the inside and put ice instead of putting the ice pack, but they put ice on the inside. And then it's really like a pad. It's a newborn diaper, but for us, because we're so big, it looks like a pad. But you could use that as a pad, but they had these pads that were like, oh man, I don't even know let me explain it. They were so big, you can't leak in them, but they were so big. It went up to my belly button and wrapped around to the middle of my back. And at first, I was like, oh my gosh, these are so huge. But I had a vaginal birth and everything down there was like not tight anymore because a whole 6-pound baby came out. So what happened is I got up to go pee, and no, it wasn't even to go pee. I got up to go to the bathroom and I did pee. That's what it was. I did pee. I thought I was bleeding, but this is TMI. But that's okay. You guys need to know because nobody told me. I went to the bathroom and I was like, oh my gosh, like, am I bleeding? So I undressed myself and I had peed. So what I found out is my pelvic floor was so weak that I couldn't hold my pee. I didn't have an urge to pee, so it just kind of came out like you're having a period. So to have that pad was super nice because I was not expecting that. No one ever told me, no one warned me, no one said anything. I told the nurse and she's like, "Oh, that's normal. Do you need some more pads?" So I ended up using all the pads in the hospital in my room and she brought me some more. But then you have the diapers too. So for the diaper, I think I wore when I got home. So I used the pads and the high-waisted underwear. And then after the first 3 days were really bad, but after that, I was using the underwear, and then I bought some more of those underwear when I got home, and I used those and the Freedom on boy shorts. You don't have to use both, but like I used my underwear up, and then I went to the Freedom boy shorts because they were a lot thinner. But you're probably gonna be on those for like 2-3 weeks, probably. And then make sure you bring like a brush. You want to make sure you're presentable, but you don't have to. So really the only things you actually need in your hospital bag is probably like a robe, a really loose PJ set, something to wear to go home. So like comfy joggers and like a t-shirt or a hoodie. And then your phone charger, and you don't need makeup. You need your house shoes, you need your slippers. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I did not use half the stuff I put in my bag. I had packed, well, you're gonna need a nursing bra too, like I said, but I had packed like more outfits. I had packed like some mascara. I had packed perfume. I mean, you don't need all that stuff. Honestly, once you're in the hospital, you just want to relax. And then once you get home, you're going to want to relax, but you don't have time to sit there and put makeup on and all that stuff. If you have visitors, by all means, go ahead. I had a few visitors, but really you're so tired and so hungry that you're just relaxing, sleeping, napping, eating, napping, and the nurses are coming in and out, checking on you, checking on baby, and then you get to go home. And that's when the joy of it starts. So that's something for another video, but that is what I put in my hospital bag. I hope this helped you guys. I will link my Amazon storefront so you guys can see all the items. And then I will do another video on what I put in my diaper bag, because now it's been 2 months and we've been out several times and there's a lot of stuff that you don't really need in there. There's some stuff that's really helpful in there. So we'll do that for another video. Okay, thank you.